All right, this is going to be a long video. This video is long, so don't say in the comments, oh my God, that video is too long. Because I'm telling you right now, it's a long video. Yesterday, I made a video about not yelling at kids with ADHD and why. If you want to know why, the science behind it, go look that video because I'm not going to talk about it now. Today, what I'm going to talk about is solutions. Because what do I do if I don't yell at my kid, Alex? How do I get their attention? How do I get them to listen? Well, every kid's a little bit different, but I can tell you what I do with my kid and what I advise my clients to do with their kids, who are usually my clients. The kiddos are my clients. The parents are kind of like tertiary clients, like secondary clients, because we're doing like education stuff. So everyone's a client when you're in my office. Ooh, bring it in, bring it back, stay on target. So here's the thing. I was making a video yesterday about how like kids with ADHD, we shouldn't yell at them because yelling at them gives them dopamine, and we don't want to give them that dopamine from a negative response, because then if you give them the negative response, then they're going to repeat it because they're looking for dopamine. They don't know why, because all they know is they get it. That's it. So say your child is up to some nefarious shenanigans, doing something that is completely inappropriate just to get like negative response, negative attention. Don't give them the response they want. This is like behavioral training 101. If the kid is like, I don't know, pouring water down the air vent in the bathroom, yeah, that happened. You don't roll up on them and go, what the hell are you doing? You go, hey, I would like you to right now please stop pouring water down the air vent because that's not okay. And then explain why it's not okay to pour water down the air vent. Hey, kiddo, you see, when you pour water down the air vent, there's mildew and mold and things like that. They can get in our air vents, and we're going to breathe that mildew and mold. Now I'm going to have to go downstairs. I'm going to have to pull the whole ductwork apart, and I'm going to have to drain the water out of the air vent. That's going to be a lot of work for me. It's going to be more money, which means that I don't have more money to spend on cool stuff with you. And also, don't do that. It's like really unhealthy. Also, it's bad for the house, and it's bad for all of us that live in the house. Rule number 1, explain to them why what they're doing is inappropriate and possibly dangerous. Well, that's a really cool idea, Alex, but getting their attention and getting them to listen to me is really, really hard. Oh, no, totally. I get that. I have a super smart, very rambunctious child. So one of the things that I will do is I will roll up on my kid and I will use big words for a reason, because big words aren't words that I use all the time. And so if you use big words, it catches their attention just as much as shouting, clapping, snapping, yelling, whistling, all that stuff. Hey, kiddo, you seem to be up to some seriously nefarious shenanigans there. Would you mind telling me why you are pursuing this line of tomfoolery? Because what you're doing, probably very unhealthy. That's going to get their attention very quick because it's out of my normal voice patterns. It's out of my normal cadence, my rhythm, all those things. So using something that's out of your normal patterning. So using big words, it's important. It helps. Inquire as to why they are doing the nefarious thing. Hey, honey, why are you pouring water down the why are you pouring water down the heat vent there? Because you bored? What's going on? Did you just want to see what would happen? Because you can just ask me a question and I'll tell you what's going to happen. Water's going to get on the heat vent. It's going to get lodged in the pipes, and then it's going to cause problems with the heating and air conditioning. It's going to cause problems with the air quality in the house, because that's where a lot of the air comes from. It blows through those pipes up into the house, and now we're going to have funky water and stuff in our pipes, and now our house is going to smell like funky water, and eventually that can be mold and mildew, which can get into our lungs and make us very, very sick. Step 3, actually, because we just did step 1, which was engage. Step 2, which was inform why this is an inappropriate behavior. Step 3, redirect. If you're bored, I can help you find some things to do. Would you like a task, or would you like an activity? Tasks are things that we do that are productive and helpful and get things done, like cleaning up dog poop, doing the dishes, folding our laundry, cleaning our room, vacuuming the living room, fluffing pillows, folding blankets. 9 million things we can do around the house. Activities, on the other hand, are like pleasurable things. Go run around the house 3 times. Let's go set you up with some arts and crafts. Let's maybe try a video game. Maybe you're bored with video games. Okay, you're bored with video games because you've been cooped up in the house because it's winter and everything sucks. Great. Let's go look up a craft on YouTube that we can do together. Things I always keep in my house. I always keep cornstarch. I always keep cheap hair conditioner, and I always keep clear glue, because you can do a lot of cool stuff with those things. Like when my kid was little, the amount of weird crap that we did with those 3 items was amazing. So many different cool projects. My point is that activities don't have to be exciting, but you do have to be creative. And activities don't have to be really, really pricey. You don't have to go and buy the $50 diamond painting kit at the craft store. You can go to the dollar store and get a bunch of cool stuff and make some really neat things. And sometimes you can just find cool stuff around the house that you probably already have that you didn't even know you could do cool crafts with until you got on YouTube or Etsy and fell down the rabbit hole of crafting. The 2 of you together on the iPad, spending quality time, looking up weird crap. Huzzah! Because that's what the kid's after. The kid is looking to alleviate boredom. They're looking to stimulate dopamine production. And perhaps they're even looking for some kind of connection with their parental unit or their caregiver or whatever it is that your job is in your relation to that child. And if the kid does get up to some serious fuckery where it does require consequences, grounding them is not the best option. I will tell you why. Kids with ADHD, if you take something away for an extended period of time, they'll stop missing it. They'll just delete it from their database. It no longer becomes a thing that they care about. Take away their Xbox for a month, guess what? They no longer care about Xbox. So instead, we provide positive consequence. Hey kiddo, you poured a bunch of water down the air vent. Now you are going to help me clean out the air vents. You are not allowed to have your phone or any tech until you help me clean out these air vents. We're going to go do that. And then we're going to talk about why it was not a great thing to pour water down the air vents. And then you're going to tell me things that you could do instead. We're going to have the kid help create a solution for their own boredom, for their own things. We're going to help them with problem-solving skills. We're going to help them troubleshoot their own things, and also helping with, in this way, we're also having them learn self-regulation. Super important. Teaching your child how to learn how to self-regulate is genuinely probably the best gift we can give to any neurodivergent child. And at no point are you going to get loud. You're going to keep your voice in this okay, what are we doing today? I can be authoritative and direct and firm without ever raising the decibels of my voice. Hey, come here. Let's talk about that. What are we doing right now? My kid knows that she done messed up when that voice comes out. My clients know they done messed up when that voice comes out. Everyone in my life knows when I say talk to you like this, I'm done. And this is something I've conditioned my child to through her entire life. So she knows when that direct voice comes out, oh shit, dad's done, right? Got it. Because nobody likes it when I yell. I'll even talk about that. You don't like it when I yell. I don't like it when I yell. I don't like to yell. So let's figure out ways to do things that don't involve me having to get loud and stupid, because 1, I don't like it. 2, I'm not really good at it. 3, I feel like crap after I do it. 4, you feel like crap after I do it. So let's find ways to make this happen where there is no need for yelling. We're a team. This family unit is a team. We work together. We all have a voice. We all have input. We all contribute. This is our little tribe. Now, of course, this works best if you start them young. I started this stuff when my daughter was 18 months old, basically as soon as she could make words. So if it's later in life, you can still start to do this. You can engage with them in this. You can even show them this video and go, hey, kid, I want to do this from now on, because what we're doing right now, it's not cool. It's not working, and everybody's feelings are getting hurt, and blah. So we're going to do this now. Cool? Gentle parenting with firm boundaries and positive consequences. If they do something naughty, positive consequences. They have to perform a task before they can get their privilege back. Xbox is a privilege, not a right. Telephone is a privilege, not a right. Tablets are a privilege, not a right. The things they have rights to, their bed, their clothes, their food, love. All the extra swag, that's a privilege. And those privileges can be removed. So we give them a positive consequence. You're going to attend to this task that I have assigned to you. When you attend to that task and I am satisfied that you've completed this task, then we will talk about returning your privileges. After, we also talk about what you did, why it was inappropriate, what you're going to do in the future so that this is not a repeat performance. And then you get your privileges back. There we go. So, long video, but I hope it didn't suck.